The essence of fatherhood. People say, we're always talking about culture. I tell my church, I tell men especially, I said, if you want to have a place of meaning in the culture, be a father. There will never be an absence of a need for fathers. It's the biggest void we have, and it's the void created by fatherlessness that has allowed all kinds of chaotic answers to flood into the vacuum left by people who abdicated fatherhood. Now, fatherhood, what's so critical about fatherhood is what do you do as a father? You tell your children who they are. In fact, there's nothing that so portrays the image of God than speaking. And God said, and it was. And when God spoke, what did he do? He created the human race, and he gave man, he said, tell the whole creation who they are. And he said, I'm telling you who you are. Now tell the whole creation who they are. And the ultimate essence of prophecy, the spirit of prophecy, is telling someone who they are. That's all the way through the Bible. And so people get their identity from someone who loves them, is vested in them, has care over them, and can tell you who you are. The beauty of, for instance, Genesis 49, when Jacob gathered all his sons, and he told them all who they were. And if you read that, listen, it's not all beautiful. Some of it's confrontational. But all of it is ennobling, because people who know who they are can live in order. I have a spiritual father, and his name is Jack Taylor. And when I get around him, I usually am around him in the presence of maybe 20, 25 other very strong alpha males. But in the presence of a true father, something interesting happens. Everyone in the room comes into place, their own place. Because there's a father in the room, everyone has an identity, and they're not vying for identity. You take that father out of that mix and put 25 guys, alpha males, in a room, and you have 25 guys trying to vie for position, authority, influence. But you get one true father in the room, and they all defer to one another. They all honor one another. And listen, they fight. But it always comes back to order. And that's what true fatherhood does, and we're desperate for it.